Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is a fun one. We are going to see what makes you so addictive. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Don't choose your favorite, just choose the one that stands out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what makes you so addictive? Okay, so we start off with the Page of Wands here, okay? And with that, I feel like you guys, you just exude like excitement, okay? Like, I'm really getting just somebody who's like naturally like passionate. And, you know, just fully in the moment, totally immersed in whatever it is that they're saying, what they're doing, you know, it's just you being you and fully in the moment, like excites other people. And they want to show up fully in life, come alive, you know, it's do whatever it is that they're passionate about. You're a very passionate person. And I feel like, you know, this inspires people. It inspires people to fully be themselves, their authentic selves, as well as just to spend more time doing whatever it is that they're into. Okay? And I just feel like you guys are the type that make doing anything feel like an adventure. Okay? So like you don't, it's not even necessarily like what you're doing, it's like how you are when you do anything. It could be nothing. You're just sitting, chilling, talking. You can make that fun and interesting. So yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are the type that you're so like, you're animated, you're passionate, you know, you come alive and it's very contagious. Okay, so on top of that fiery nature that you guys have outwardly, I'm seeing like your inner world is a bit more deep, okay? With Pluto transformation here, I'm getting definite Scorpio vibes with that. So we start off with this very light, fiery, I don't want to say light and carefree because everything you do is like with a purpose, but a very like fierce, fiery energy, and then like a very deep, it could be kind of complex for some of you, but mostly I'm just getting deep. Okay, you're a very deep person. And I just feel like you come across like you're the full package. Like you're very like lively, fun, animated, passionate. And then when, you know, it comes to getting to know you, people realize like, wow, there's a lot to this person. You know, like how deep do you want to go? Like you'll go there. You're not afraid to go deep. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you guys are amazing conversationalists. Yeah, and then we have Saturn wisdom, which goes hand in hand with transformation. It's like you guys, you are just so like, people can't get enough of you. Like the more you open up and talk to others. So on top of the way that you are, it's like, you know, there's like this well. You have like an endless well of wisdom is what I'm seeing. And I feel like, you know, it's just, you're such an intriguing person that people can't get enough of that. Then we have North Node Destiny, which I feel like this rules you. Okay, like I said, like you guys are always striving to not only be like the best version of yourself, but to live a life that's completely aligned with what you feel like is your purpose, okay? So everything you do has some kind of meaning, like bigger picture meaning to it. And so I feel like, again, like those that know you are inspired by this. And even those that don't know you that well, like somewhere it's like they pick up on this, okay? So you're a definite no-nonsense person. I feel like you're very businesslike when it comes to being professional. You speak confidently, you walk confidently, okay? You're just excited for life. You're very deep. And yeah, I get such good vibes from you guys. You're a definite mixture though. Okay, so we have fire, I'm picking up on water, and then air to represent you guys. Aquarius came through. Yeah, I feel like you guys are always like, have ideas that you bounce off, you know, like you get a lot of inspired ideas, and I do feel like the more you take action on those ideas, like the better the results are going to be. So don't get too caught up into overthinking, like, how's this going to happen? How's this going to work? Like, it's going to. If it's meant to be, it's going to happen. You know, like, it's kind of like where there's a will, there's a way. Like, the way is going to present itself as soon as you just start taking inspired action, is what I'm seeing with that. Okay, that's a little bit of a message of what you guys kind of need to know right now. That's interesting. I haven't done one of those in a while, but it wanted to come through with that. Okay, so you guys also, people see you as being a natural beauty, or naturally handsome, okay? So I don't feel like, you know, you guys don't have to try when it comes to being attractive to others. Like, they find you attractive, you know, like naturally. Okay, this is random, but all of a sudden when tapping into your guys' energy, I had the lyric to an Eminem song come through, like, let's get down to business. I don't got no time to mess around. What is this? Must be a circus in town. Let's shut this down. Okay, but anyway, the point is, it's like you guys, that's kind of like you, like the vibe to, you know, the beat that you march to is like, I'm ready to get down to business, meaning whatever it is that's on my agenda for the day. You know, and I don't have time to waste. So those that, you know, you've gotten to the point now where, and it shows with this card, like, you will cut off from those that aren't elevating in their own life, okay? And they're not going to help you elevate, and vice versa. It's like, you kind of like know now, like vibrationally, like who's a match, who isn't a match. And this isn't just romantically speaking. This is like anybody you associate with, okay? And it's like, I got things to do, places to go, people to see, and I can't be drugged down by lower vibrational people that are just drama filled and aren't going anywhere, you know? It's more than not going anywhere, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're taking off in life, or on your, you know, in the process of it, like, happening, and it's like, you don't have time to waste on people that, we'll just put it this way, like, that don't have goals, okay? Because it could kind of be different for all of you on what this looks like, but there's definitely like a business theme going on with you guys, okay? And you could be working on your own business, and if not, it's like, or you have your own, it's kind of just got this feeling of like, you're such a boss, like when it comes to your own life, that's also like what makes you addictive. It's just like, you have a very boss-like personality, okay? You're not afraid to run things. You're not afraid to tell others what to do. It's not that you want to, it's just kind of like, you have this amazing vision for like how things should operate. And so like, and you're well spoken. So it's like, all of a sudden, like, if people need like direction, and this could literally be like at an event or at work, I'm just seeing you like taking charge and like getting things running smoothly. Okay, so you definitely, like I'm saying, whether you're a boss or not, your own boss or somebody else's boss, you have a very boss mentality. Often I do get my boss babe card for you guys too. Okay, so on top of like not being afraid to cut others out, it's like we have my nope card. Okay, so you guys definitely come across like you're hard to get. Okay, and I do get a lot of the times it is because like you're busy, you have a lot on your plate, you're juggling a lot. But even more so than that, this one has more of a romantic feel to it than like this card. So I'm getting that there's just, I think you intuitively kind of know like who would be a match for you when they're in your DMs or, you know, talking to you in person. And it's like, again, I get this feeling like you don't have time to waste. If you're not feeling it initially, you're out, you know, like, bye, boy, bye, right? That's just kind of like the vibe that it's got. But group 1, it works. I mean, it's like, I'm finding though that these people are kind of addicted to you. Again, like they see you as being a catch. You're not giving them the time of day. So you guys are the type that could literally get like repeat messages in your DMs and you're thinking, okay, I didn't respond like the first time. Why are they continuing to message me? Or if you do tell them you're not interested, you could still get people. Okay, so I'm seeing like possible, like you having to block people because of this, okay? That's interesting. Oh, group 1, the struggle is real. Okay. And part of that, part of your charm here is the fact that you have people believing that anything is possible, okay? It's just like the vibe you carry. You know, you literally could be like giving a message to others that exudes that, okay? But along with that, okay, because that's great, they also feel like, well, anything's possible. I could have a shot with you, okay? Yeah. Interesting how that works. Going off that even further, okay, you guys are seen to be such like a catch in the full package that we have my apple card that had another apple here and now it's missing. So now this has become my card where, you know, people are like, there's no way like you're single. Like you're such a catch, you're such a gem, you know? And you guys are. But as we know, that's not true. Just because you're a catch and a gem does not mean, you know, you're taken. But, you know, so I feel like this is definitely what's on people's minds. Like they constantly, those that are romantically interested in you want to know, like, are you seeing somebody? Yeah, so we even have my involved card. So it's coming across that a lot of people assume that you are. Group 1, it's like you got fans and followers, okay? You could be in the spotlight. You could be some kind of social media influencer. All of a sudden, I'm getting like 6 of Wands vibes with you guys, okay? You have such a fiery, bright aura that, again, you just exude like this positivity of like anything being possible. That others just, they love that. Like when they tap into the possibility of that, it's like they feel unstoppable. And so they associate you with that, and that's why like they're so addicted to you. That coupled with the fact that you make everything feel exciting. Even the mundane in life, even the ordinary, that it's just got people like, yes, like I want more of that. My cell phone card is really representing that you guys are amazing communicators, okay? So I feel like with that, people, they not only love talking to you, but if they're not talking to you, what this represents, because again, I'm getting that you guys might talk on social media, it's like people want to listen to you. They want to hear your message, and they also love the sound of your voice and the way that you talk. Okay, so yeah. We also have competitive. This is interesting. So it's almost like got that feeling, again, very fiery energy. This has got a bit of 5 of Wands energy to it. And I just see you guys like always striving to be better than what you were. And I feel like, you know, it's almost like unconsciously like people are picking up on that and they're like wanting to do the same. Like they don't know why when they're around you or when they're listening to you. But they all of a sudden think, I'm going to start becoming better. I'm going to start rising above challenges. And it's just like upping the game, you know, upping the ante. And like, that's just like what you guys, that's the energy you bring to people. So I feel like, you know, not only do people find you addictive, but like, it's almost like you work like by magic. The way that you just kind of like go through life and the things that you accomplish. And I feel like people just like want to keep tabs on that. Like they're really curious about you. Like how you guys come at life like with a very natural curiosity and excitement is how people like view you. They naturally are curious about you and they're excited about like, what are you going to do next? What are you going to say next? So yeah, if you definitely have a following, like this is why people are addicted to you. They can't wait to listen to what you have to say next because naturally it's like you come across like your life is one big adventure. But again, that's like the excited vibe that you carry. Like you could literally be talking about how you like chilled at home and people will be like, wow, really? Yeah, that's how powerful delivery is. And you guys, you have that down. You have mastered delivery with how you speak. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so what makes you so addictive? So we start off with the Judgment card here, which is interesting because initially the impression that I'm getting of why people are addicted to you is that when they're in your presence, I feel like they could actually like tell you guys anything about what's going on and you would just like literally listen with an open mind and like an open heart. And I'm just getting like people feeling like not only heard and acknowledged, but like you're not judging them. So I feel like this is like an incredible like space to create for somebody because it just creates like this, like I've never used this analogy for this, but this has also never really come to me in a reading before, but like you're like the oasis in a desert for people. So where the world can seem rough, tough, and like just, it's like when they come to you, there's like this instant feeling of like, like I can breathe again, like I can relax again, you know, like a sigh of relief, you know? So that's really amazing. That's like what your energy feels like. So on top of that, you know, with Judgment, I often get the feeling of like a clean slate, like a brand new start, you know, a new way of being. And it's like, I feel like that's how you guys are constantly operating from, like just a brand new you know, and treating each day like it's brand new and fresh. And when you see others, I feel like you strive to do the same with them as well. Which also doesn't keep people bound to their past, right? Because the past is over. It's like, now what? Like, now how do you want to be, you know, with this new awareness? And I feel like that's how you guys operate. And that's like, so when people are in your presence, it's like you give them permission to do the same, you know? And so I feel like it's just such an addictive energy. Like, that's what people really want. They want like permission to be, you know, their most authentic self. Like brand new feeling. And yeah, that's what you guys, that's how you operate. Okay, so that's amazing. And then we have Ascendant here. So with this, I feel like, again, I'm just getting the impression that you guys, you really do show up fully in each moment. And it like, again, it's like, what is more attractive than that, you know? So yeah, and I'm getting like something again is standing out to me, like with this dress. I feel like some of you who are feminine, like really diving into that femininity, and it's really magnetic, okay? Like people are really drawn to it. Along with the Sun card here, which, you know, it just shows like you guys are just shining brighter and brighter. Like the more you step into this place of being authentic, just being your true self, it's like the more you're shining and the more others feel, again, like permission to do the same, just to be who they really are. I want to say, so for that, people thank you, like on one level, like it may not even be conscious. So that's really interesting to see. It's like we all create these ripple effects, and it's either leaving people like better than when we saw them or not, you know what I mean? But we're human too, you know, like don't feel bad like if you're not always operating from this wavelength. It's just like what I'm tapping into that makes you come across as being addictive. But yeah, okay, so with this too, I feel like it's such a feminine vibe. But if you're a masculine, okay, flip it. It could be that you're really diving into your masculinity, you know? It's like you're going all in with whatever you are. But again, I do get like a balanced blend of both masculine and feminine for the feminine or masculine watching this too. Okay, but anyway, going back to this card, this is a very, like, for me, like, this is your fun, flirty, playful, charismatic side to you. So you guys definitely have this lighthearted, carefree, playful, charming side to you too, that when you talk to people from that, you know, it's addictive. Like, it's so much fun talking to you. Like, people love the attention that they get from you, okay? It makes them feel special. You're also seen to be like a rare gem, okay? So there is definitely something about you guys that is unique. You know, you guys definitely march to the beat of your own drum. I'm getting Aquarius vibes with that. Gemini, Aquarius vibes. And like, just super playful. Like when you guys are your best self, you know, you're smiling, your eyes have a sparkle to them. It's just you're very magnetic and charismatic. I feel like, though, the feminines watching might be, like, wearing dresses more often, okay? Maybe, like, different colors. I'm getting, like, pink, red, you know? Just trying out something different. I feel like this group's switching something up lately. Or maybe you're wearing, you know, flowers, flower prints. Or you were. Like, if the weather's cold now, you might not be. But, like, you know what I'm saying, though. Like, you're switching something up. Trying out colors that you don't normally wear. Yeah, because, okay, we got her too with the pink. Something about pink's really standing out to me. Like maybe you were against that color and now you're like putting it on and now you're getting compliments, okay? It doesn't have to be necessarily pink. Pink and red, though, is standing out. Maybe even orange and green, okay, or blue. Yeah, okay, so this is interesting. You guys definitely have like this innocent vibe to you, but then with my shock factor card, like I feel like you say or do something and it's like you throw people, okay? And I do sense like a bit of feistiness and like, you know, if it calls for it, you might have to tell someone, like put them in their place, okay? So I'm getting a mix of a fierce energy, okay? This is why I end up calling you guys like innocent baddies, because you definitely have this interesting blend of being like sweet and innocent, and then all of a sudden you can be fierce when the time calls for it, okay? Some of the masculine watching are muscular, okay? So you might lift weights, and like I'm seeing that as being one of the reasons people are addicted to you. There's definitely some kind of creative element with this group as well, and for some of you that's going to be through music. Others of you it's like writing or speaking. I'm getting definite like throat chakra vibes here though. So something with speaking, communicating, writing. You could play music, be in a band. Okay. This could also represent, like, people have a thing with you guys in music, so I don't know, maybe you sing out loud or dance, you know, if a song's on, wherever you're at, but, like, songs remind people of you guys, okay? And I kind of feel like that gets them crushing on you, you know? Like, if you hear a song that you like, and you, like, a certain person comes to your mind when you hear it, it's like that instant association, so that's interesting to me. So people, you know, they think of you when they hear certain songs, group 2. That's cute to see. Okay, this is like clicking like. Okay, this gives me like spotlight vibes. So some of you could be in the spotlight, or, you know, maybe you post a lot on social media. Either way, it's like you got fans and followers, okay? You guys have people admiring you. I feel like, you know, if you give positive or inspirational, like, post statuses or something like that, you know, along with your selfie or something. I feel like people, they love it. Like it makes more of an impact than I feel like you guys realize. So if it comes to you to do that, like write an inspirational post, do it. Or film yourself talking, like a heartfelt, whatever hits your mind, you know, or is going on, and or how you overcame something, okay? Like anything like that, I feel like people they're noticing and they're moved by it. So it's creating a positive ripple effect, something you're doing in that way. You guys come across like you don't need no man or woman. You seem to kind of like flow through life as if by magic. Okay, you have this lucky vibe to you. Okay, ignore that part. That part's not for you. But like, I feel like, yeah, you know, you guys definitely have this independent vibe to you. Like, I don't have to have anybody, but if I'm with somebody, it's because I'm choosing them, okay? So I feel like, you know, when you do give someone that time of day, like romantically, they feel special, you know? Like they were chosen by someone that they feel like is special. So yeah, you guys are definitely, you come across as being wifey or hubby material. I feel like overall you come across like you're the full package. Okay, you guys shine like a star. I feel like when you have conversations, like they go deep. Okay. Yeah, all around, I feel like you're such a bright light. Okay, you guys are like the lighthouse archetype for people. So they could be going through like a rough, rocky, you know, storm, so to speak, and you're just like this beacon of light, like a lighthouse just shining in the dark. And I feel like, you know, people just feel like things are gonna be okay. Like when they hear you talk or when they see you, there's just something about your presence group too that tells people that, hey, like you're gonna be all right. And I feel like that is so powerful. So that's amazing group too. I feel like you guys are like healers in that way. You don't even really have to try. It's just you being you, you listening, you speaking what comes to you to others, and you know, you work your magic like a miracle worker, you know, in your own way. That's the other thing about this. It's so cool because it's like all of you are like earth angels, you know, in your own way. And it's like it's going to be like unique for each of you, like how that shows up. So that's cool. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so what makes you so addictive? Okay, so we start off with the 7 of Pentacles here. Okay, so instantly that tells me that there is something about you guys that really operate from faith. Okay, so I feel like even though you guys are the type that you can't see exactly like what is going to happen with whatever it is that you do or pursue, it's kind of like you have this unwavering faith that somehow it's going to work out. And if not, then I trust that that wasn't supposed to be. Okay, so I really do feel like there's something about that people just feel like, wow. Like you get other people believing, you know, that things are somehow going to work out, like this big picture view that they can't quite see. On top of that, I feel like there is something about you guys that I'm getting actually magician vibes when looking at this card. Kind of like you guys can turn nothing into something, okay? So as if by magic. It's kind of like you guys have such a way with, like you'll get these inspired ideas and then I feel like you'll execute them. And then all of a sudden, like you'll like create something amazing and people wonder like, how did you do it? Okay, so in particular for some of you, I feel like this is going to be something that you make with your hands. Okay, for others of you, you know, you could be really good with words. Okay, and I'm getting like maybe you have a podcast or you know, you're a social media influencer or something. I just get like something comes naturally to you guys that would take a lot of other people like training, researching, you know, additional like skills to hone in on, whereas you guys, you come across like a natural. That's amazing. And on top of that, like you guys are no like strangers to challenges and having to overcome these challenges, so you're very resilient in that way, whereas other people might have quit. But you kind of like get better with each challenge is what I'm seeing, which people, they find that attractive. Like I know this is about addictive, which I mean, it goes hand in hand, right? Attractive, addictive. It's like, oh yeah, you know, the way you guys rise above challenges is hot to people. Like you basically come across like you're unstoppable. Like what can't you do? Okay, and I just see you guys like blazing down this path. It might even be kind of unconventional, okay? You guys might have left something that would have been deemed more safe and secure for something that was a bit more of a wild card move, a bit of a risk or gamble I'm seeing. So that's different. Nonetheless, though, people admire it, like your courageousness for taking this leap of faith. And you could even be doing something that other people, like not a lot of people do. So it's like, you got people on the edge of their seat. Like they want to know, like, well, how's this going to turn out? But I feel like you guys understand that it's not, like it is somewhat about like the goal, but even more so it's like about who you're becoming along the way, you know? Total journey of self-discovery and seeing what you guys are made of. That's what you guys are all about, group 3. Okay, so on top of this, very earth-like vibe that you guys exude to the world, your inner world is a bit more ruled by water and emotions and feeling. And I feel like, you know, you guys have this whole inner world going on that I don't feel like a lot of people really know until you creatively express yourself. Okay, that's where this Gemini comes through. So I'm getting definite earth, water, and air vibes. I'm also getting fire. You guys are a very like amazing mixture of the elements, I feel. You definitely are popping off with like innovative ideas. I feel like some of you might have invented something or even an app, okay? Again, it's like you have that I'm creating nothing out of something, or whatever I touch turns to gold, like King Midas type of feel to you. Okay, so on top of all that, I'm also getting, okay, going further with Gemini though, that shows me though that you guys not only have like the Aquariusness as far as like you're definitely unique and you have, you know, innovative and inspired ideas that come to you that you put into action because you're very like, you've got that practicality and groundedness. So you guys have an amazing blend too. But with Gemini, it's like this is your playful, fun, charming side, okay? That you're just very witty, you're good with the words, you know. You can even be funny, I feel. So people love talking to you guys. Conversations are very mentally stimulating as well. You guys are full package. You know, you're intelligent, observant, but like you put stuff into actual, like you don't just like sit around though with these daydreams and ideas. It's like you actually like take the steps to making them become something, okay? You put in the work too. You guys are also coming across like you've gone through some kind of a glow up and like people are just naturally, magnetically attracted to you. And here you are just doing your own thing, not really looking, like you're curious, I feel, about like, hey, who's interested in me? But like that energy is more balanced because you're so immersed in whatever it is that you're doing. It's like you found your passion, you found what you're into, and now you're going all out with it. And like, it's creating this glow up for you. And I feel like people are just gravitating towards that. Like you have a lot more people looking at you and watching you than you realize, crushing on you. We're also, there it is, there's the fire. Okay, so Leo also came out for you guys. So again, I'm getting, it's possible you could be in the spotlight. It could be this new unconventional path that you're taking. I just feel like you're fully like stepping into who you really are. Okay, I'm getting like big time like Leo lion vibes for you guys, okay? It's kind of like you're coming across like you are the king or queen of the jungle now, okay? It's like you've got that throne, you've got that crown, no one's taking it off. And if anything, you're like, all right, who's my king or queen, you know? So that's amazing. It's like you're stepping into who you are, what you deserve, and you're not settling, you know? I feel like ever since you guys stepped into your power and are reclaiming like that crown for yourself, so to speak, your life has become like magical, okay? You're diving into what it is that you really want to do. You're not looking for other people's approval on this. And it's like you're discovering really who you are, and you're finding that, you know, you're strong, you're courageous, you're brave, and it's amazing. with that, you know, I feel like there's something about your style and your smile that people love. Yeah, and it just goes hand in hand with like your charming side, your playful, fun, charming side. It's very contagious when you guys smile. Your eyes light up too, I feel. People also think you guys look good in red. I'm also getting black. I mean, I feel like overall anything, but you know how there can be certain colors that really stand out to people. Also, there's something about your style that's coming across as being edgy, okay, that I feel like people love. Getting kind of rock star vibes with that, like some kind of alternative look. Yeah, so group 3, if you feel like sharing what any of this is about, feel free. You guys are also coming across like you're sophisticated, okay? A sophisticated badass. Okay, I'm just getting it. I feel like some of you like to ride motorcycles, wear leather, something like that. Boots. Sports cars. Yeah, I feel like you guys are a bit of like thrill seekers too. You like movement, you like things that are fast, okay? Getting Aries vibes with that. Oh, okay, yeah. Going off the Leo and Aries vibes for this group. I feel like you guys also have this like way about you. It even goes hand in hand with Gemini. Where you guys, you can be blunt, okay? Like, yeah, so people don't know what to expect when you speak. You're the type that they wouldn't want to put on speakerphone because they have no idea what's about to come out of your mouth. But it keeps things interesting and you're being honest. That's the thing. It's like radical honesty. You guys say what like people are thinking but like won't say out loud. No filter on you guys. Yeah, and I feel like, you know, just your energy and presence like shakes things up for people. You guys naturally like get people out of their comfort zone. So like not only are you like expanding as a person and like seeing what you're made of, but it's like by people hanging out with you, they end up doing the same thing. And then they're like, whoa, like that was amazing. And they get to really see like what they're capable of is what I'm seeing. So that's interesting. I feel like you guys definitely came to this world to shake things up. You don't like to remain like stagnant. You like things that keep on moving, keep on changing, it seems. And yeah, I'm definitely getting some kind of like creative expression from you guys. Like just because you like the movement doesn't mean that like you don't feel it, like the uncomfortableness of it. So it's like you definitely like creatively express yourself. Also, okay, when it comes to relationships, like you guys, you come across like you're fiercely loyal and you're the real deal. Okay, so I get the vibe that you don't like to waste your time on like multiple people that might not go anywhere. Yeah, you just come across like you're the real deal. And that's what you expect from your person. Very no nonsense group, okay? So like you guys, you tell it like it is. And you expect like the same honesty in return, even though I don't feel like people will be necessarily as blunt as you. Although they might. There's something about when somebody starts it, you know, makes it easier for everybody else to be blunt. But yeah. You don't know any other way of operating though, so it's interesting. So yeah, you know, I just see you guys as being somebody who... So you guys are definitely like multi-talented. You're practical and creative. You can go deep. You're great at conversations. And yeah, this is what I see for you, group 3, on why people are addicted. Okay, group number 3. This is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.